basically we are meeting, we are planning the offense, the defense, the special teams. We're working out our protection schemes, the way we're going to block things, and also obviously variations and wrinkles to what we do. And obviously in any offense you want to do something pretty well, and then obviously if the defense tries to stop it one way, you have some variations and some wrinkles that you can run off that. Also, what we did learn from last year, obviously with the speed of the USA, we've got to handle their speed rush a little bit better and slow down that rush and find ways to slow that down, draws and screens and the usual stuff that people do to slow down the speed rush. And then obviously you want to try to get your athletes the ball as much as you can and make sure they have a chance to, move the ball and, and try to have some balance,
For sure. And I guess for you, coming all the way from Australia, and I know you talked about this with Mike, but just one more time, what does football mean to people in your country? Because there are so many types of football, right? It's different. Here, there's American football and there's soccer.
Yeah.
I mean, the rugby is here as well, but, talk about the role of football in Australia compared to, Aussie rules and all the other types of sports that are all very similar.
Yeah, I guess football in Australia, like American football in Australia, we call it Gridiron. If we called it football, people would say, okay, is that soccer? Is that Australian rules? Is that rugby union? Is that rugby league? Right? No, it's Gridiron. As soon as you say Gridiron, they know what you're talking about. So when I actually promote flag football in Australia, I call it flag Gridiron, just so that they know what I'm talking about. And we're a small sport. We have 2,500 people playing, about 45 club teams. So all the other sports, they're in the entertainment industry because they have a professional league. Okay, we're still in the recreational, sector or industry. So obviously for us, you're going to have athletes with different motivation. Okay, so you've got a lot of people in Australia trying to get, earn professional contracts. They're wired differently, but in saying that, the fact that we now have a national team that can play at the World Championships and we have opportunities for those national players to get exposure and get opportunities to play college football and then go through to the NFL, you're going to see more and more people coming over and being wired, to do that in their life. And we've got to cater for that now as a sport. It's not just recreational sport. We have to make sure that we can cater for those players who do want to go to the next level.